Gosh, hearing that from all of you just gives me hope and makes me have a warm feeling inside. Speaking of warm feelings inside, let's get warmed up. Hey, that was pretty good. Let's just do a little step touch wrist roll just to get ourselves started here. Jen, I love that your llama painting is going to be like our mascot for this workout this morning. Start some music if you want. I put a playlist in the chat. It's some old stuff that I play often, so you might probably have something more cool than that to listen to. I'm gonna start mine just so I feel like we're all together and, oh boy, coming in hot, coming in hot. Switch directions on that wrist roll if you have not. I just like to take a moment to get everything moving just a little bit before we get into the written warm-up. Let's go ahead and stop that with the wrists and start a little push-pull. I like a pull on each end. Slow it down till your brain sort of catches up with what you're asking it to do. Hands out front as you step, elbows back as you touch. Yeah, you're doing it. Ooh, speed that up a little bit if you like. And let's go ahead and add a little hamstring curl on each end. Nice. As we do this sort of weird warm-up-y thing, just think about stretching up tall through the top of your head and focus on keeping your pelvis sort of level under your body is key. A little bit of tension through the front is a good thing to focus on. Stretching up tall through the top of the head. Carrie, you're just in time to do this. A couple of these. Good morning, good morning. All right, keep that going if you like. Ooh, otherwise, just stand up and swing your arms forward and back a little bit. Allow the shoulders to just get slightly juiced up here. We're gonna go into the written warm-up. We have kind of a lot of workout time today. We have a 14-minute core thing, followed by a 15-minute EMOM. So we gotta move. But before that, we have I don't know, what's 1.5 times 3? Gosh, I don't know, 4.5? Is that what that is? Holy cow. We're gonna do that. Inchworms, bird dogs, air squats. We're gonna just sort of roughly follow the time here. So for your inchworms, start by breathing, stretching up nice and tall, forward fold, and then we're gonna walk out to some sort of a plank. So on the floor is one option, and then just walk back and then come all the way up and hit that standing, fully upright stretch. If you wanna walk down a wall, that can be a good way to start this as well. Walk up the wall. We'll see this 3 times so you get some opportunities to make this work for you as your warm up. Let's just find one more wherever you're at. Walk out, and then we're gonna come down to this tabletop position and do some bird dogs. So trying to keep the navel drawn in close to the spine, we're stretching out opposite hand and foot, and then back to neutral, other side, opposite hand and foot. And throughout your bird dogs, think about stretching long tailbone out through the top of the head, and the hand and the heel sort of follow that line. So it's like there's a ceiling that is at your hips and shoulders that you dare not go above. But you do want your navel pressed right up against that same ceiling. Nice, looking good. Let's just do one more here. Then we're gonna kind of tuck our toes and walk ourselves into the bottom of a squat. Boop, boop, boop. So we're just gonna come to the crouch, and we're gonna try to find some stability in the bottom of that squat, and we're just gonna stand up. Oh. Make sure you're breathing and we don't get too lightheaded, and then let's just do some more squats. Nice and slow here. Adjust your feet as you need. Front of the body stays on throughout. Feeling weight balanced in the foot throughout the squat. So the big toe shouldn't be collapsing, nor should it be coming up. Weight should not come up onto the balls of the feet. Let's just hit one more. And then we'll go back to that inchworm. Second round here. Deep breath in, forward fold, walk out. If you want to hit all the way down to the bottom of a push-up, great. It's up to you. Slower or faster on these. If you're going fast, maybe you have time for 3. If you're going slow, maybe it's just 1. And then wherever you're at, walk it out to that plank, setting the knees down, getting back into that bird dog. If you don't like being down on the floor in that way, you could do a standing mountain climber, would be a good substitute. That's maybe more for future reference since you're all already down there. Stretching long. Hips, navel, and shoulder all kind of feeling like they're on the same level. Hand and foot reaching out to that same level. One more. And then we're going to tuck the toes under, walk back into that crouch, find some stability, do your best to get neutral down there, up, and then some more squats. Maybe challenge yourself to widen your stance a little bit, if that's a good thing for you to warm up your hips a little bit more. Just play around with that for a couple here. We're gonna hit this last round, speed round style. One more squat, stand it up. A couple inchworms, maybe 1, maybe 2, all the way up, forward fold, walk out, or walk down the wall. And heading right into that bird dog. Maybe just 2 on each side here, stretch out long. Stretch out long. Nice, looking good. And then if you finished your 4 bird dogs, back into that crouch. All the way up, all the way down. Let's just hit 5 squats, maybe narrow this time. Play around with that narrow stance. All right, boom. Warm, yeah? Warmish? All right, we are gonna do 14 minutes of Tabata timing, which is 20 seconds of work followed by 10 seconds of rest. And this is all core. We're gonna do 5 rounds with minute rests in between. So I'm gonna show the very most dialed back version for first round. And then I'll continue to show different options as we get further into it. Know that you can always stick with the most dialed back version, or you can take it up as you're feeling ready. Or if you already know the most intense version of the exercise I'm showing and you want to start with that, great. Great. So there'll be more time to talk as we get into this. All right. We're going to be on the floor for this whole thing. And the first thing we're going to do is called a rope climber crunch. Feet on the floor. We're going to just reach up and tap one knee and then the other. Or even just mid-thigh. It's just 20 seconds of work here. Again, this is just the first round. And we have a minute after this round. So the knee is a little bit more challenging. Mid-thigh is a little bit less challenging. 2, 1. Little break here. We're going to get into a side plank. So side plank, knee down, hip down is our easiest option. Breathe in and we're reaching under. We're going to do 20 seconds on this side, and then we'll do 20 seconds on the other side. Again, this first round, we're just getting started, feeling what this feels like. A little bit of rotation at the shoulders is fine here. 3, 2, 1, and of course we're going to head to the other side. Again, knee down, hip down, elbow is the most stable way to start this out. Go for it. I like to breathe in as I stretch up. Exhale and brace as I reach under the armpit. 3, 2, 1. Last movement here is flutter kicks. If you know what a flutter kick is, go ahead. But I'm going to show this instead. We're going to get tight through the midsection. Go ahead. And I'm going to just tuck my chin onto my chest, squeeze here, and I'm going to do just little heel lifts. So I'm really trying to stay strapped down through the midsection while I just pick one foot up gently and then the other foot up gently. So my litmus test for how well I'm doing this, 3, 2, 1, is how stable my core is and how attached my lower back is. So we got a minute to rest here. So for the flutter kick, if this felt really good, you could move to a little bit longer, and same thing though, lifting. And of course that full out is that hollow body hold with this. But if any of this starts to happen, the low back moving up away from the floor as you go, you've gone too far. All right, I'm standing up, you don't have to stand up, because we're just gonna do this again. In. Yeah, in 30 seconds. I'm trying to do the math here. So round 2, I'll show some slightly harder modifications, but stick with those. Remember, we're trying to be nice and tight through the center of the body, shrink wrapping the core muscles down around the spine to protect that low back and achieve that feeling of length. So rope climber crunch in 3, 2, 1. You can see I've just gone to this little leg to tabletop. I'm still just reaching up towards one knee and then the other. You can reach a little farther if you like. And of course, full out is going to be reaching all the way up to the toes on extended legs. So there you go, feet on the floor. 3, 2, 1. From feet on the floor to legs fully extended. First side crunch with a reach under, or side plank with a reach under. This time I'm going to go from the knee, reach under 2, 1, go for it. I'm thinking about stretching out long from my heel or tailbone out through the top of my head. I'm thinking about a little bit of rotation at the shoulders as I reach under, but mostly it's that lengthening feeling that's going to help guide me in this. So my butt's not sticking out in the back. 3, 2, 1, or not excessively. My butt is, of course, sticking out in the back, but not, I'm not pushing it back. Other side in 2, 1, stretch long, reach under. And of course, if you want to go on feet stacked or feet staggered, but not on the knee, that is an option. You could also do this on the hand instead of the forearm. Nice, looking good. Nice long lines, Jen. 3, 2, 1. And of course, flutter kicks is last. So again, getting into this hollow body hold, I'm getting as tight through here as I can, chin on the chest, and then some version of moving the legs. I could do both feet floated with knees bent. I could do really bent and just do little toe taps here. I could do legs lengthened and lift one leg and then the other, a little bit more controlled. Just that little bit of one side active and then the other. 3, 2, 1, break. I can really feel that making my core and hip stabilizers do different things. Just that little bit of control there with that focus on keeping things tight down to the floor. All right, 2 down, 3 to go. Feeling good? All right, thumbs up. Woo. The hardest part of this for me is I have a little wrist timer going, and then I also have to like sort of pay attention to that because a minute, it's easy because it's just on the minute. So just talked myself out of it being hard. What's that called? Self-actualization. Sure, okay, thanks. All right, if you're feeling nice and warm, give yourself that challenge. But again, stability in the core, low back is our main goal. Harder variations of the movements should come only after that. Rope climber crunches in 3, 2, 1. Reaching up with legs straight up is an option. You could even have your legs up the wall. That would be a good way to sort of get this position with some support, or legs could be like on the back of a couch or something. 3, 2, 1. Getting ready for that first side plank. Reach under. If you want to go hands and feet, you can. 2, 1, go for it. Hip, knee, feet, all good options. Elbow, forearm, hand, also 2 great options. Nice, everyone. Nice lengthening. 3, 2, 1. Getting set for the other side. Going in. 3, 2, 1. Go for it. Nice, Jen. Good extension. Nice, Smart. Looking good and stable. Kira, nice long lines. Good lengthening. 3, 2, 1. Beth, Carrie, nice flourishes with the hands up there. That's all I can see. Flutter kicks in 3, 2, 1. Tight through the midsection, lower back, pressing towards the floor. Legs bent or straight. Heels or toes touching the floor or floated. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, nice. Nice. All right. Yeah, it's getting a little spicy in here. Core work is like, it's not strength work where you feel your muscles really burn in like a shaky, I can't do another squat way. It's also not like Metcon feeling burn where you're like, your whole body is just going as hard as it can and the train's about to come off the tracks or anything. So it's a subtle practice, trying to sort of feel that spinal alignment, core activation, and then the movement is really just to sort of challenge that as you need. But it really comes down to those finer sort of internal senses of control are key. It's my philosophy anyways. Round 4. Okay. Round 4 in 10. What do we say? Rope climber crunches. Again, knees down, or feet down, floated, or all the way up. 2, 1, go for it. And you can go faster or slower with these. With that hip bend and weight stacked over the hips, it's like a stabilizing force for the low back. So you can get a little bit more lost in the movement on these ones, if that feels good to you. 3, 2, 1. Getting ready for that side plank. Any variation you care to do. 3, 2, 1. Reaching under. Stretching long tailbone. Really knee out through the top of the head. Hips and shoulders are in line with the head and knee. Nice, everyone. Nice, Kira. Nice long line. 3, 2, 1. Setting up for the other side. 3, 2, 1. Go for it. Nice, Carrie. Good pace. Nice, Beth. Also good pace. Nice, Mark. Nice full range of motion. Looking nice and stable. Same, Jen. Good reach. Good pace. 3, 2, 1. Getting ready for those flutter kicks. Kira, I like your angle. It's like a little like 3D flutter kicks coming at me. 2, 1. Go for it. Low back, nice and stable. Looking down towards your toes is one good way to sort of get your upper back stable. Lots of options here. Tight through the middle is your main goal. 2, 1. Whew. All right. Minute rest. And then we get into our last round. We got some time here. If you wanted to spend it in a squat, that would be a good way to sort of get ready for the next things that are coming up. I don't know, just saying. I should have been doing this all along. Instead, I was just nerding out about blah, blah, core stability. "15 seconds, fifth and final round. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Rope climb crunches. Thanks, Mara, good reach. Nice, Jen, good reach. Nice, Kira, good pace. 3, 2, 1, getting ready for that side plank. Reach under. Any variation here. 2, 1, go for it. Nice long line. Neck feeling long. Shoulders squeeze down the back. Chest opening. 3, 2, 1. Other side. In 10. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Butt tight, front tight. Nice, looking good, everyone. Good flourishes at the wrist. Beth carry. 3, 2, 1, flutter kicks for the win. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Try to remain tight through the middle while you're filling it with air. Nice, good speed, Kira and Marit. Nice, Jen, you got it. 3, 2, 1. Give yourself a little hug. Take a deep breath. Get out of there as you are able. Yes, nice. If you were to stand up, grab a drink, do some casual butt kickers, that would be a pretty good idea. We've got some leg stuff coming up. I'll give you a moment while I get myself set up. You can get yourself set up. Weights are going to be fairly essential for this next bit. So, what are we talking about? If you have a single heavy weight, great. Probably going to want to use that. We are going to do 3 movements for an EMOM. So EMOM 15, we'll see each of these 5 times. 40 seconds of work. So it's really just a timed interval, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. But you know, CrossFit people say EMOM for that. So we're going to be doing squat cleans as our first bit. So you can do these a number of ways. If you prefer to be in more like a goblet squat position at the end of your clean, you can hold your weight like so if you have a dumbbell. So we're going to be kind of imagining we're picking this thing up off the floor, although you don't have to pick it up off the floor. You could do a hang clean, but my feet are kind of in their squat position already. I'm just going to dip, drive, and try to catch in that full squat. So if you do not have a super heavy weight, it's not going to be a challenge to get under that thing. It's going to be more that you're sort of just working your way into a full front squat kind of position. If you have a kettlebell, you can do kind of the same thing. We're going to be working on straight down, straight up versus like a swing. But if you wanted to do like a swing squat clean, you could, you know, whatever feels most right to you. But with your kettlebell, it's going to be dip, drive, coming under as best you can, trying to land in a really strong squat and then stand up, reset. If you want to go from your reset right into your next one, great. If you want to alternate, you can. I have my timer on, so I'm going to break that thing. If you have 2 weights, yeah, you can have those On the outside, it's going to be sort of dipping down here, standing up, shrugging under into a double front squat, and standing up. That's a little bit more mobility required at the shoulder. For that bag, if you want to do it single-handed, you can. Otherwise, you could also do it two-handed, coming into this position. Getting sand all over this bag. It's dumping sand. But the single arm was looking also great there, Mark. And then we're going to do alternating snatches. So again, a single arm movement. I usually go a little bit wider for these, towards the floor, straight to overhead, trying to keep whatever weight very tight. If you have a kettlebell and are used to doing your swing snatch, boop, great. Otherwise, you can always just do more of like this kind of start position, coming to overhead, catching with the legs, switching however you like. If you can come all the way to the floor with your weight, then it's easy to do that switch down there. But make sure that you're not getting into a rounded spine just to get to the floor. I'd rather have you sort of do a mildly awkward pass in the middle, dip, snatch, catch, dip, snatch, catch. But those are meant to be alternating. If it works better for you to do a certain number on one side, a certain number on the other side, also great. And then finally, we're going to do walking lunges. You may not have the kind of expansive space that I do here to do walking lunges. So stepping forward lunges, reverse lunges, these are all fine. You can add whatever kind of weight you want. You could do an overhead walking lunge for sort of maximal challenge. You could do just some split squats. If that feels better, you could do split squats with an object to sort of help you, and you can vary that range of motion any way you need to. All right. How is everyone feeling? Like you got some options that you're feeling confident about? I'm seeing some thumbs up all around. All right. Then let's get to it. EMOM, but really it's 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. 15 minutes, we get to see each of these 5 times. I'm gonna take my own advice and start with lighter weight, and then maybe around 2, I work on a slightly heavier weights. You could go unweighted in the first round, just get some practice, sort of mocking up the movement that you wanna do with the weight, and then add the weight as you feel ready. Y'all ready for this? Well, okay, let's do it. Starting with that squat clean in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dip, drive, catch. If you have a single weight, you can alternate those as often as you need. You can bring it all the way down to the floor if that works for you. Otherwise, just a handoff is a great way to balance out side to side. Nice. Trying to hit a nice, strong, full front squat position, whether you have a single weight or 2 weights. Nice, everyone. 4, 3, 2, 1. 20 seconds break here. Nice. This is looking great. Alternating snatch coming up next. Again, also all the way to the floor for the switch, or switching however it works for you. 3, 2, 1. Weight close to the body. Make this all about the leg drive. Yes. Explode the weight up, and then it should just float. Once it gets past about the middle of your torso, the rest should just be momentum all the way up. Catch with the legs. Nice. Nice, Jen. Good power. Nice, Marit. Nice explosive power. Nice, Kira. Good pace. Ooh, yeah, nice, Beth. Good power out of the hole there. Ooh, nice carry. 3, 2, 1. Good punch through that kettlebell carry. Looks smooth. Walking lunge is next. Again, split squat with support is a good place to start. In 3, 2, 1. Nice. Yeah, nobody's got tons of room to be walking in circles, so stepping forward, stepping back, or split squat of any variety. Nice, Jen, good depth. Looking good. Nice, yes, and you can watch the clock for a halfway if you're wanting to do one side and then the other. Or you can just kind of guesstimate. Looking good. 3, 2, 1. Nice. All right, there we go. Round 1. Done. Modify as you need. Try to find some ways to challenge yourselves throughout the next several minutes. Going in. Squat cleans. 2, 1. Go for it. Nice. Looking good. Ooh, nice, Jen. Really strong. Strong pull. Nice, Mart. Nice, strong squat. Looking good. Nice, Kira. Good bar path. Looking good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that gets spicy. Spicy. Alternating snatches coming up. In 3, 2, 1, get it. Accelerate the weight up past the hips. Put as much energy into it with your legs as you need. And then pull it right to the top. Four, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Lunges, any style here. Weight or no weight. 3, 2, 1, go for it. Yeah, those squat cleans and snatches are doing a number on my legs. I don't know that I need a ton of weight for these lunges to feel productive. Nice, everyone. Nice and tall, looking good. Nice carry, good option. 4, 3, 2, 1, beautiful. Woo. All right, 2 down, 3 to go. We got this all day, as they say. 3, 2, squat cleans, go. Nice, good extension at the hips, everyone. Nice, Beth. Nice and fast under the weight. Nice carry. Good pull. Yeah, Jen, beautiful. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. Nice. Alternating snatches. In 3, 2, 2, 1, get it. Nice, Marit. Good power right off the floor. Nice carry. Looking good. Ooh, nice, Beth. Good strong pull. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice, nice, Jen. Nice tall finish on those, everyone. Looking good. Walking lunges, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I feel like a caged tiger in here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Yeah. It's getting pretty real. Pretty real. 2 rounds to go here. Do your best, modify as you need to. Try to maintain good movement and good control throughout. 2, 1, squat cleans. Break it up as you need to. Control through the range of motion is important here. Nice. Nice, Kira. Good front rack position. Nice speed through that middle section. Beautiful. Nice, Jen. Good turnover at the top. Good extension. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Break. Yes. Alternating snatches, more taxing for that explosive power out of the hole here. Woo! 4, 3, 2, 1, get it. Focus on straight up, straight down, not letting the hips push forward at all, not letting the navel pull forward. Almost like you're hitting that hollow body position at the top. It's going to be protective of your hips and low back. Power, and then stick it nice and tight at the top. Beautiful. Nice, Kira. Kira, you're just a blur. I can't even see what you're doing. You're moving so fast. It's good. It's good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo. That's how it's supposed to be. I mean, whatever. It's all of it's good. The virtual medium is not super well suited to a fine discernment of really fast movements. It's just like, whew. Lunges. 3, 2, 1. Go for it. Nice. Nice work, everyone. Nice, Beth. Good pace, good depth. Nice carry, good pace. Keep it going. Nice carry, good depth. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Break. Ooh. Nice, Marit. Choosing to up it with that weight. All right, last round. We got this. We got this. Squat cleans. Best positions you can get into Power, but control comes first. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice, everybody looking strong. Good power. Nice positions on the squats. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes. Ooh, way to get that last one, Marit. Alternating snatches in 10. This is your moment. This is it right here. 3, 2, 1, get it. Nice carry. Good power on the way up. Punch through. Nice, Marit. Really strong all the way. Nice, Jen. Beautiful, strong. Yes, Beth, you got it. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Lunges. Yeah, Kira, extra credit. Lunges for the win. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice, everybody. Looking good. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, oh, yes, yes. Oh, good stuff. Hey, you're right on time. Woo, that was good. Of course, as usual, if you got a jet, feel free to unmute yourself, say goodbye, put some in the chat if you like. I'm gonna do a little bit of mobility stuff. Just have like 3 or 4 minutes. Any requests for mobility? All right. Let's get into a little puppy dog for our backs. So all that pulling is like trap upper back stuff. So with that pulling, we're gonna try to do some of this stretching this way. So it can be beneficial to let that shoulder come forward and stretch across. I also want us to play around with keeping that shoulder back and stretching across. So actually, let's not do puppy dog, because I want you to be able to focus on this. You can sit or stand. We're gonna try first plugging that shoulder back. So you can actually take this hand and sort of push that shoulder back and turn the lats on a little bit to squeeze down. And I want you to actually push out against your hand. So I'm like trying to do this, but this hand's sort of not letting me. So just a little bit of activation there. Deep breath into the back. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Long, slow exhale. That's hard. Long hold and a long, slow exhale at this point. It's hard. But then we're going to allow ourselves to pull across, trying to keep mindful of that shoulder back just a little bit. Reset. Take a deep breath. And again, shoulder plugging back, arm pushing out into that hand. Deep breath into the back. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Long, slow exhale. Levering across. Just a little bit of mindfulness to keeping that shoulder back. Now let's do 2 on that same side. where we let it go and let that shoulder come forward. So we're gonna still start with the shoulder back. Deep breath in, push out against the hand. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Long, slow exhale, this time allowing that shoulder to come forward a bit. Shoulder blade to pull around in front. And while we're here, we're gonna take a deep breath into the upper back. And then as we long, slow exhale again, we maybe just find a little extra room on that side. Nice. Gently release, reset. We'll do the same thing on the other side. If you have more time to do this on your own, that'd be great. Same thing for the first two, plugging back, trying to hold that shoulder back, and then pressing out into the arm, or into the hand, I should say. Deep breath into the upper back. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Long, slow exhale. Squeezing that arm straight back into the chest. Shoulder staying back. We're getting into some of the stuff between this upper arm and the shoulder blade, whereas the other variation gets between the spine and the shoulder blade. Reset. Plugging back. Deep breath into the upper back, pressing against the hand. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Long, slow exhale. Squeezing the arm straight down towards the chest. Nice, nice. And again, reset, starting back, but we'll let the shoulder glide forward on this next one. Pressing against the hand. Deep breath into the upper back. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Long, slow exhale. Allow that shoulder to come forward this time. Pulling across, still levering towards the chest here as that shoulder comes forward. And this time, deep breath filling the upper back. And long, slow exhale, just taking up the room. Ooh, slowly release. Do some easy movement. Easy movement throughout the day if you can. Try to keep from sitting more than 30 minutes at a time without interruption. Doing some like hip stuff, getting your hips and pelvis neutral at least every 30 minutes today will help kind of keep things from seizing up after using all that power at the hips for those movements. Nice work, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your week. You did it. You did it.